You got the running game. You got Dez Bryant. You still got the tight end Whitney. So they can put up numbers. That ain't the point. It's the defense, like we just said. So if they can get that defense in order, they're going to be a problem. So until then, they're going to be an average team. They're going to win maybe 10, 11 games, whatever, get to the playoffs and bomb.
I'm rolling with Kansas City on that one because this dude, Alex Smith balling, man. 16 TDs, 0 interceptions, and they winning. I'm going to keep rolling with the hot hand. Huh?
Let me ask you this. What's different from what he was doing in San Francisco that we doing now? It's really no big difference.
It is a big difference.
He's doing the same.
It is a big difference. This season, Alex Smith is taking more. He's taking more risk. He's turning into more of a football player instead of just a safety quarterback, a quarterback that, you know, he's going to try to not to make the mistakes. But this time, I see him balling. I see him playing football. He's taking risk. He's throwing on the run a hell of a lot better. He's going deeper. It's not them short passes no more. He got a lot more weapons around him. Don't get it twisted. But I see him being a better football player. I actually see a better Alex Smith this year than I seen last year and in San Francisco, to be honest.
No, but with Andy Reid offense, he's still a dinky donkey. No, he fits right in, my personal opinion. So he is definitely going a little deeper. He is taking more risks. He's definitely doing better on the bootleg. But the run sets up a lot of that too. You know, Andy Reid don't mind throwing to the running back after backfield. So
that's why I say he got a lot more weapons around him too. But right. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with Kansas City on this one to go ahead and end that 4-game winning streak. Like we said, we got a lot of NBA games coming up this weekend. Tonight we got the Jets and the Bills. Who you got tonight?
I'm going with the Bills.
I got that.
I put half points on the Bills.
I got the Jets. The Jets been balling, Joe. The Jets been playing some football.
But I'm rolling with the Bills tonight, man. Bills, and then he's picked up Benjamin. I don't know if he's gonna play tonight, but I mean, seems like Shady McCoy getting his swagger back. So it's gonna be interesting. I think it should be a good game tonight.
And then tonight, tonight we got the Rams and the Giants. Not tonight, I'm gonna say Sunday. And then also on Sunday you got the Broncos and Eagles. You got the Ravens and Titans, Colts and Texans, Buccaneers and Saints, Falcons and Panthers, Bengals and Jaguars, Redskins and Seahawks, Cardinals and 49ers, Chiefs and Cowboys, and then that Monday night game, Raiders and Dolphins. So
no, that's Monday night game is the Packers and Detroit.
Oh, I sure did forget about the Monday night game. It sure is Packers and Detroit. Who gives a fuck about them? But anyway,
let me run down my wins. Let me run down with the teams.
That's what I was just finna get to. That's what I was just about to ask you. What's your picks? You know. So I'm gonna start with first. Rams and Giants. Who you got?
I picked the Rams. I put 9 points on them.
You put 9 points on the Rams?
Mm-hmm.
I'd have put it a little bit lower, but okay. Broncos and Eagles.
I took the Eagles. I put 4 points on the Eagles.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about what I would have put on them. Ravens and Titans.
I took the Titans.
Joe Flacco, he out, right? Concussion?
No, they say he may play.
Oh, okay.
I think I didn't pick the Titans. I got to go back and put the Titans in there. I ain't picked the Titans. But I did pick them. I forgot how many points I put on.
Colts and Texans. Who you got?
I'm Texans. I put 13 on them.
I'm going to take the Colts.
Oh, yeah?
Buccaneers Saints.
Took the Saints. I put 6 on NO.
Yeah, I take the Saints on that one, too. Falcons Panthers. What up, Mike?
The Falcons. I put 3 on them.
Yeah, I take the Falcons, too. Bengals Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Yeah.
I put 12 on them.
Yeah, I take the Jaguars.
Defense has been superb.
This is going to be a good one. Redskins Seahawks.
I think that was a good one. I put 8 points on the Seahawks. I gave them the home field advantage.
I got the Redskins.
Bad pick either.
Cardinals 49ers. I'm taking the 49ers. They're going to get their first win this weekend.
Yeah, I put 10 on the Cardinals. Fuck you. Fuck being rowdy.
Why you do being rowdy like that? I got the 49ers. Alright. Chiefs, Cowboys. We already said Chiefs. Raiders, Dolphins. I'm going to take the Raiders. I'm rolling with David Mike on this. I'm rolling with the Raiders.
I put 5 on the Raiders.
Yeah, I got the Raiders. And then last but not last and fully least, Lions and Packers.
I put 1 point on the line.
Yeah, I take the Lions in that one too. But that's the NFL lineup for this week, Thursday through Sunday and Monday. Sitting right here talking Chicago sports and more. Got the homie Cory CL Crockett on the phone. Don't forget, Bring A Game Sports Talk Radio will be every Monday through Friday at noon. Don't forget, y'all can now check them out. And y'all can call in 708-328-8923. Right now, we're talking NFL football before we wrap up the show. Papa John's recently. You heard about this story, CL? Papa John's went out there, and it was like 3 different subjects. The first subject said that Papa John's is accusing the NFL protests for their decline in sales. Then it was another report. Saying that Papa John's is blaming black players for their decline in sales because of the protests in the NFL, and the NFL need to do something about it, and they have no control. Woo up the bam. Now, me personally, I'm like, okay, this shit don't sound right. So I started doing a little research, here and there, just to find out like little things and everything else. Guess who owns over 100? Guess who owned over 100 Papa John's little piece of restaurants? Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones. So with that being said, you saying why I say that? Well, Jerry Jones in the news. Ezekiel Elliott, he just going through his suspension. Plus, you have all this stuff that's going on with Bob McNair and everything else, and that's one of Jerry Jones' good friends. So therefore, if your sales are declining, you're a part of something that's declining in sales, why not mention this just so your sales can get boosted up? You get what I'm saying? Not to mention Papa John's is just fucking horrible, to be honest. They said
shit like Domino 2.0, man.
Man, listen here. They behind Little Caesars as far as like ranking and pizza rankings. Guess who pizza place is actually gaining ground and actually doing good and doing better than Papa John's? LeBron James. LeBron James got his own little pizza company started, and it's actually doing pretty fucking good. It's in a few stadiums and everything else. But even with Papa John's, like I said, I did my research. They shit was down. Basically, they stock was down 1%. They was up 1% last year. Now the shareholders that bought into them wanted their stock to be up at least 6%. And even this year, they really ain't doing good. So I'm thinking like, are they trying to ride this little wave of everything with this protest and everything else just to boost their business and using the NFL as a stepping stone and what's going on in the NFL as a stepping stone? Basically what I'm saying, I'm calling bullshit on this.
I'll put it. Reason why Papa John's took it to my first thing, Peyton Manning retired.
But he's still doing commercials and shit though. He's doing commercials for him.
It's different when he was playing though, and he was winning and he won a Super Bowl. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like I'm with you on that, but at the same time, I think they are riding that wave though with the protest.
I think they're trying to get in. I think they're trying to get in on that wave, man. And I'm really not appreciating it. But you know what? Papa John's, your pizza suck. It's horrible. It's only for college students, and I hate they gotta eat it, but it should not be put out the general public to be consumed by anybody. Because let me just tell you this. Let me just tell you this, Joe. We ordered some Papa John's. It was late night, motherfucker hungry. We ordered some Papa John's and Uber Eats delivery, right? Man, when I say I bit into that pizza, man, I want to throw up. I want to go to that restaurant, smash that pizza in that person's face, whoever made it and whoever sold it. That is some horrible piece, man. Your stocks are down because your shit is nasty. Period.
It's not that good. I agree.
It's not good at all. And they need to get that shit up out of Illinois for real.
But you know what his thing is? He's more of a, he know how to promote that shit. Good food still itself.
Exactly.
So good I'm not a fan of it. It tastes good when you're drunk. Domino's. But we see how that worked out with Domino's. Domino's still out doing numbers. Shit. All Steve was in Papa John's is that, like you said, on college campuses. You know? So once this, I mean, because I don't know if you looked at it, but you know, Kaepernick can be eligible or made on the team.
Right, get it like the next week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I looked into it.
Only thing we do is sit back and see how all this play out.
And see that's why I ain't speak on it, because I want to see, because it's just speculation talking in the media right now. That's why I ain't even brought it up or spoke on it, because I want to see if it's actually happened. And when it happened, then yeah, I'll look more into the whole situation and the whole deal of that. But right now, it's just speculation talk, like previous things before, saying, oh, this team was looking at him right now and all that other stuff. Oh, man, show me that this dude gonna have a job.
Yeah, I mean, look, McCarthy said we don't need a quarterback, and then you got still on the market, but then y'all bring in this other motherfucker. Like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
So. I mean, that's enough about that, because I get pissed off. I start talking about
that's a subject we're gonna save for live and direct show, because that's exactly what it calls for, the live and direct show.
Subject alone, so I get pissed off.
Yeah. So, you know, with that subject, it's still sensitive, and I don't think that subject with Nick gonna ever go away. I think it's gonna forever stick around. But you know, we're gonna move forward. Last subject before we wrap things up. At the Pats made a trade with the 49ers. Now, the Pats received a 2008 pick, right? And 49ers received Garoppolo, which is going to be their quarterback of the future. Who got the better deal?
Well, when you got a coach like Belichick and a GM, you can't really go against what dude how he get out, because he proved he'll make his turn a 6th round pick and a superstar. You know what I'm saying? It's all about his system. So, and then it's proven all the quarterbacks that left go play somewhere else after the Pats don't have a winning record. So,
hell no, because Matt Castle sure ain't do shit.
Right. You know, he went to Kansas City first and got paid and ain't do shit. So, I forgot his name. The long story short, I think the Patriots got the better deal. They got a half pick out of it, and then probably should be still depending on how the team doing all that. So I still think Bill a genius with how he do his draft and all that, because all his best players got after the first round.
I'll be honest with you. I think San Francisco got a good deal, because you know, I was reading up on it, and to be honest, it was speculating around that Belichick, he actually wanted to trade Tom Brady after this season. But, you know, the Robert Krafts, you know, that's their golden boy. They weren't going to let that happen. And he really wanted Garoppolo to start starting real quick. Like, he was really high up on Garoppolo. So, I mean, if you look at like you say, with the history, they never went nowhere, and they never did nothing after they left New England. But, you know, if he was looking like he wanted this dude to replace Tom Brady so fast, there's got to be something good about him, and maybe San Francisco did pick up a nice addition.
I put it like this. We're going to have to see, because we got to think about this. This team still is up 0-17. So, I mean, of course, that season over with. So you planning for next year and for the future. Now, the Giants, I mean, you know what? Now that I think about it, it's kind of like, man, it could be turned out to be a win-win. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of picks. They got picks from us because we traded up. We gave them 2 picks. So now it's about they scouting and all that.
Right.
What they gonna put around Garoppolo?
Right.
What they gonna bring in?
Well, they got Garcon over there. They got Garcon still there, you know. So I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
You still got. I mean, like I said, it's gonna boil down to what they bring in as far as once they bring you in for the draft. Because you build your team